Hey everyone, welcome back to MNMMPT Nati YouTube channel. This is Manmohit. In today's video, I am going to share with you all about the describe images that are extremely important and have been repeated multiple times in this year 2022. So I would be displaying those images on the screen, also speaking out a sample answer from them using the template that we use. Also, there would be a link in the description for the template if you want to use the same template that we use for us. So practice alongside. Look at the image, prepare for, let's say, about 20-25 seconds, the same time that you get in the exam. After that, if you want to use your own template, go ahead. If you want to use our template, you can use that. First, see me the way I am speaking, the way I am maintaining my fluency, my pronunciation, and what sort of content am I speaking from the image itself. And afterwards, pause that video, speak out the same image again using your templates or using the same template as us. Speak it out and try to compare your answer with mine and see how similar can you get to me so that you have a great chance of getting a perfect score in describe image. This is one such topic which we cannot take for granted. It's roughly about 35 to 40 marks out of 90. So that's some serious stuff. And all these marks are going towards your speaking. Also, if you do need one-on-one consultations with us, with me or Mohit, 30 minutes or 1 hour, you can get in touch with us on either Instagram or Facebook. The links are in the description down below, or just search for MNMMPT Nati. You would be able to find a profile, send us a message, we can take the conversation ahead. So the first image from 2022, which is very important, is this one, which is projected population. Now, this is one thing I always tell my all students, that prefer keeping the content as simple as possible. Do not neglect it. I've seen many people, they just speak some random gibberish out with no content in that at all. That is again wrong. Make sure you have certain keywords out of the image. Just speak the easy keywords that are given in the image and your job should be all done. So I'm just going to speak this one out. Right now, my keywords in this image are projected population, Australia, Series A, Series B, Series C. 2001, 2021, all these are my categories. So I can speak any couple of them out of these ones. I'll pick up the easiest ones possible. So this is how I would be speaking my describe image. This image describes some important information. It also provides information about the image in various aspects such as Series A, Series B, Series C, and so on. It is evident from the image that 2001 is on the left hand side of the image, whereas on the other hand, 2041 is on the right hand side of the image. In conclusion, we can see that Series A is at the top of the image, whereas on the other hand, Series B is at the bottom of the image. So if you see what I have done in this image, when I said Series A is at the top of the image, Series C is at the bottom of the image, even if you look at the image, it's not like that. Series A and Series C both have been written at the very top. This is my point in describe image. They do not really care about how accurate is your content. All they want to see from you is, are you speaking fluently? Plus, are you pronouncing all the words correctly or not? Another thing, now, whenever I completed one sentence of my describe image, I took a slight pause and that's when I spoke my second sentence. Something like this. This image describes some important information. It also provides information. I've seen few people out there, what they do is, this image describes some important information. It also provides information. Now, you may be able to get a good score in fluency because of that. But just think about it. You can't speak for 25-30 seconds without taking any breath in between. You will run out of breath because you are a human being. So always make sure you take those relevant pauses. I'm not asking you to just stop there for 5 seconds, but relevant natural pauses are definitely correct. You will not lose marks for that. Forget about losing marks. You will actually attain a lot of marks in your pronunciation because you are giving computer a human response instead of a robotic response. The second image is this one, precipitation and average temperature. Now, if you feel that you are not able to pronounce the word precipitation correctly, don't even bother. Especially for describe image, you don't need to try to speak out those tough words. Just pick up the easiest categories possible and it should be all good. For this image, I am going to go with easy. I can see the months written at the bottom, January, February, March, April, May. I'll just go with these ones. So this is how I would be speaking this image. This image describes some important information. It also provides information about the image in various aspects such as January, February, March, and so on. It is evident from the image that January is on the left hand side of the image, whereas on the other hand, February is on the left hand side of the image. In conclusion, we can see that January is at the top of the image, whereas on the other hand, February is at the bottom of the image. So even if you repeat the categories out, it doesn't matter. You will not lose any marks for that. As long as, again, I said, as long as you maintain your fluency, as long as you maintain your pronunciation of every single word, you should be able to get a full score for every single describe image. Third one is happiness. Now, right now I can see, now as you can see, it's a very bright image with a lot of colors. I will also speak my colors in that. I can see the color red, yellow, orange. Then I can see 10%, 50%, 40%. I won't even go about speaking intentional activities, genetics set point, because I know if I start speaking them out in the real exam under pressure, I might fumble on them. So I'll keep my categories as easy as possible to attain a full score. So this is how I would be speaking this image. This image describes some important information. It also provides information about the image in various aspects such as red, orange, yellow, 50%, 10% and so on. It is evident from the image that 10% is on the left hand side of the image, whereas on the other hand 50% is on the right hand side of this image. In conclusion, we can see that red color is at the top of the image, whereas on the other hand, yellow color is at the bottom of the image. So I pick my easy categories, just fill that out in the template and my job done. Again, even if you speak out the same template in every single image, you will not lose any marks for that. Computer is not bothered about the content part a lot. They just want to see your fluency, your confidence, your pronunciation. Next one, trout size. For this, my categories are going to be 1 year old, 3 year old, 8 years old. That's it. I can even speak 10, 20, 30, 40. So I'll say this image describes some important information. It also provides information about the image in various aspects such as 1 year old, 3 years old, 8 years old, and so on. It is evident from the image that 10 is on the left hand side of the image, whereas on the other hand 20 is on the right hand side of the image. In conclusion, we can see that 10 is at the top of the image, whereas on the other hand 60 is at the bottom of the image. So just filling out the easy categories, job done. And last but not the least, this one was tested in one of my students' exam just last week itself. Very important image, very straightforward. Just follow the basics, have your template ready with you, have the easiest categories possible with you, job done. In this, I can see that they haven't written much, so I will always go with colors in these kind of images. I can see the color blue, I can see the color green, I can see brown, green, blue, brown. I can also see white. I see leaves, I see roots, I see a plant, I see a seed. Whatever possible, just pick a couple of categories, job done. So in this one, I will say this image describes some important information. It also provides information about the image in various aspects such as seed, brown, green, blue, and so on. It is evident from the image that seed is on the left hand side of the image, whereas on the other hand, blue is on the right hand side of the image. In conclusion, we can see that seed is at the top of the image, whereas on the other hand, plant is at the bottom of the image. Even if it's not, it doesn't matter as long as you have spoken few categories out of the image with your template, making sure you're fluent, making sure you're pronouncing all the words correctly, making sure you're sounding confident. That's very important. You would be able to get a perfect score. Do rewind this video, have those images in front of you, listen to me speaking once, prepare for it, speak it out, compare your answer with mine, see if you're facing any issues, see if you can match my fluency, see if you can compare your answer with mine as much as possible, and you will be on a great path to get a perfect score in describe image. That's it for this video. Again, if you have got your NATI exams coming soon, we do have the prediction files for NATI Hindi, NATI Punjabi, NATI Gujarati, which has got about 25 most repeated dialogues of all time, audios. If you want them, do get in touch with us again, either message us on Instagram or Facebook, and we can tell you about the charges, prices, how to get that, and everything would be discussed in detail. With that, I'm done with this video. Take care, stay safe. All the best if you have got your exams coming soon. I know you're gonna smash it for sure. And I'll see you guys in the next video.